And finally, to our special segment, Resurgent Africa. Amid the coups and the crises, there are many positive stories from Africa that often get overlooked, but not on this show. Senegal is witnessing an exciting shift as women venture into the world of beatmaking. At the forefront of this movement is Aminata Thiam, a trailblazer who is not just making beats, but also breaking barriers. In the bustling city of Dakar, Thiam is empowering a new generation of female beatmakers, teaching them to create their own rhythms and challenge the status quo. Our final story will get you all the details.
Senegal is often hailed as one of the most stable nations in Africa, providing its people with the freedom to explore and experiment with their careers. Lately, Senegalese women have been diving into the world of beatmaking, a field traditionally dominated by men. Leading this movement is the dynamic Aminata Thiam. She is known by her catchy moniker, Myamy the Ay Girl. The name itself is a clever blend of two languages, English and Wolof. The meaning is the girl who can, and it's a fitting title for a woman determined to change the game. Thiam's beatmaking classes are held in a cozy classroom hidden within the streets of Dakar's Wakam neighborhood.
Women are not really represented in these kinds of fields. I think it's a good initiative on Aminata's part to want to put women forward.
But what exactly is beatmaking? The evolution of music has changed a lot of things for good and bad. Now, beatmaking is a craft where creativity meets technology, allowing artists to build entire tracks without ever strumming a guitar or tapping a drum. Currently, Thiam has 5 female students under her wing, all of whom are beginning to create their own beats using digital software. After just 6 weeks of classes, their progress has been remarkable, hence leaving Thiam beaming with pride. Thanks to the rise of accessible beatmaking software, this art form has gained serious traction in recent years. Thiam refers to beatmaking as the art of making beats and creating rhythm. However, despite the growing interest, traditional and conservative views still cast a shadow over these aspiring female beatmakers. As a result, women remain vastly underrepresented in this field in Senegal, with only 3 female beatmakers in the entire country, according to Thiam.
If we see more women doing this work, this will encourage other women to start doing this work. So if we make it a priority to train women who are capable of going far in this industry, this will encourage other women to join us.
Yet, hope is on the horizon. The gender demographics in Senegal are nearly even, with men and women each making up roughly 50% of the population. Thiam is optimistic that more women will eventually break through in beatmaking, just as they have in other fields.
There aren't women beatmakers. We need to train other women, so the ecosystem can be a little balanced, okay? We need composers not just for music, but for audiovisual work for cinema.
Interestingly, hip-hop itself found its way to Senegal through the middle class before becoming a voice for the masses. Today, experts estimate that 80% of the stars in Senegal's urban culture scene come from working-class neighborhoods.
There aren't that many women in the hip-hop industry, even though according to the last census with the National Agency of Statistics and Demography, men and women in Senegal have more or less the same numbers, about 50% each. So for me, in terms of the democratization of urban cultures, we have a lot of work to do to have young women start taking part in this culture, to not be scared.
So what's the future for Senegalese women in beatmaking? Well, with pioneers like Myamy the Ay Girl at the helm, the beats will keep dropping. And soon, the rhythm of change may just echo across the entire nation, and women will begin to make some serious noise.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment. So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree. One tree for humanity. One tree for Mother Earth. One tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
On this today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can we expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alyson coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. For the first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital,